What is up, everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie Trucking and Transport Wannabe. I'm on some home time for about a total of 14 days, and I'm about 4 days into it. The reason the home time is so long is that my trainer is taking a week off in Alabama, and at minimum, it's going to take him 2.5, 3 days to get there, 2.5, 3 days to get back, plus his week. So we're going to be kind of playing this by ear. As far as what's going on in Colorado, man, it's May 21st and it's like 30 degrees. We just got a ton of snow out there. I planned on doing some cooking videos yesterday, but I just was not motivated with all that snow out there. And it's some heavy snow. For those of you guys who don't know, I have a barbecue and cooking channel called No Hippie Barbecue and Cooking. I'm going to leave a link to that channel in the description below and the iCard above. Now this video is just going to be kind of talking about what I want to bring with me when I get my own truck. So I'm preparing to get out on my own. Now I'm about 8,000 miles away from completing my 30,000 miles with Prime. As a lot of you guys know, there's no real pressure for me to run out there and do it for monetary reasons or anything like that. So I do plan on sticking with my trainer at least another month after I hit my 30,000 mile obligation, and it could be longer than that. I just want to be over-prepared rather than adequately prepared or under-prepared. So these are the few things that I bought to kind of get me prepared to be on my own truck. There are some things that I'm still about to get and some things that I have that may not be mentioned in this video. What I want you guys to do, any of you truckers out there, is to kind of give me some more, just kind of let me know any other things that you think that I might need. So let's kind of begin. The first thing you need to do is know where you're going. So I got this big old road atlas. This is going to be kind of a backup more than anything else. I know my boy, one of my friends I was in the Marine Corps with, one of my best friends of all time, has been a trucker since probably 24 or 25 years. And he's saying that this is all that you need. And I'm saying, you know what, technology's around for a reason. So rather than just having this atlas, boom, I went ahead and got this Ram McNally TNT Trucker Edition GPS system. Now this thing is great. This thing not only has the GPS things, you can plan different routes, stops, things like that. A whole lot better than that Qualcomm. And you can use it as a tablet as well, so this is multifunctional. I bought this actually before I even went to trucking school. I've been trying to buy things a little bit at a time as I go along, so I just don't get hit with one big bill. Now all the stuff that I mentioned, if I bought it at Amazon, it's going to be in the link in the description as well. As far as this goes, I compared the price that I got this with at Amazon and what you could get it for at a truck stop. And they're about the same price, but you're going to get those points on your card if you get it at a truck stop. So this thing, I've played around with it. This thing is awesome right here. I've seen some of the older Ram McNally GPS systems, and this thing is a whole lot better than that. So take a look at this. Plan on getting into trucking or just want to upgrade your GPS system. So hopefully these two things will get me where I'm going. Now this atlas right here, they have the same atlas on this GPS system as well, but let's say you lose power or something like that, it's always good to have a backup plan. So we got that. Boom. Set that aside. A few other things as far as organization, things like that. I went ahead and got this, just the thing to write on. You can put your bills, receipts, stuff like that in here. Has a little calculator on the front. This thing was super cheap. I thought it'd be good to go with. So I think that's going to come in handy as well. Now, after being on both of my trainer's trucks, I realized that this might be a little small. This is kind of a expandable file folder. I may need to go with one a little bit larger than this, but this is what I have for now. So this is going to help me organize my paperwork and receipts as well. Now, as far as gloves go, I have a pair of leather gloves that are on my trainer's truck right now, but I have these two other gloves, and I kind of got these just because I saw them on sale. These are some extremely sticky gloves. These would almost be like if you're a football player or a receiver or something like that. I mean, these things are extremely sticky. I don't know what I'm gonna use them for, but I figure they're gonna come in handy. So I went ahead and got a pair, so boom. Now these, what brand is this? These are Mechanics gloves or something. That's the brand name. These are for super cold weather. They're kind of thin, but apparently they're supposed to be super warm. So I figured, you know what? Gotta get a pair of those as well. Now, for day-to-day type stuff, I'm not sure how practical this is gonna be, but I keep seeing my trainer looking for gloves, you know, where he put them, things like that, just to get fuel. You could buy these. I use them to cook with on my barbecue and cooking channel. Link to that channel is gonna be in the iCard above, description below. Check that channel out. But these gloves right here, these are just kind of, they're nitrile gloves. These are kind of similar to the gloves that you would get if you go to the doctor and they put on their gloves. These things I think will be a whole lot easier. You know, just put on one glove when you go out and fuel up, boom, throw it out when you're done. But I think these will come in handy. Or, you know, if you're cooking on the road or something like that, these are gonna come in handy as well. Now, when you're hitting them truck stops, I forgot to bring these with me when I went out with my trainer, but a nice pair of some shower shoes to use when you're out in the shower or when you're taking a shower at a truck stop. You don't know who or what's been in those showers before you got there. So these are some nice shower shoes right here. I think the ones I got at the truck stop, I think I might have had to overpay for them, but you know what? I had to work with what I worked with. But I think I got these at the truck stop, and these were like $8 or something like that. The thing I don't like about these as much as these is there's kind of a little lip around it, so it keeps any of that standing water from getting into your foot area, things like that. So get you a pair of these, get them in a truck stop. Don't bareback it when you're at the truck stop. Now, since I have this up here, this bag is in a nice purple color right here. I just chose this color because I figured a lot of people wouldn't be using a purple backpack. Now this is more than a backpack. This thing is completely, I have a few things in here, completely, like I could fold this up and damn near put it in a cargo pocket or something like that. So it's a soft shell backpack. I think that is great for minimizing your space. One thing I wasn't going to talk about, thought it was going to be pretty obvious, but you're going to need a good shower bag when you're out there as well. So this right here is kind of my go bag. When I go to a truck stop, as soon as I'm done taking my shower and changing clothes, I'm going to put the next clothes that I plan on wearing in this. And so next time we stop to take a shower, all I got to do is grab this bag. And another thing you're going to need, I was just at the dollar store yesterday. I didn't know that they sold these at the dollar store. But you're going to need use some baby wipes, any kind of wipes, something like that. Not only to kind of freshen up in between showers, but you're going to go in that truck stop bathroom or something like that. Go ahead, wipe that toilet down real good. Hit that floor where your pants and shit will be. Boom. This is a necessity right here. Grab you 10, 12 of these. You're good to go. Alright, so that's that. Alright guys, so one of the other things I'm planning on bringing on my own truck when I have one, which is kind of an optional kind of thing. This happens to be something that was sent to me by a company on my cooking YouTube channel that I think is going to be great to have in the truck. And that is this bad boy. So this is an electric generator. This thing works on solar power. I could plug it into an APU, charge it up, and then if I want to do some cooking or something like that, I can take it outside of the truck because I'm not about cooking inside of a truck and having it smell all funky and everything like that. So this is something I think is going to be perfect for that. You have, now first of all, this thing has a lot of power. I've ran 2 electric smokers off of this thing at the same time, but this has a bunch of different plugs. So you have 6 regular power outlets you could plug into this. You have 2 like cigarette, you know, charger kind of deals right here. and 4 USB ports, and then it has this big old like thing here. I haven't had to use that yet. I think this has the same prongs as like you would plug into some of these ovens or something like that. Either way, and then you have 2, almost like you'd stick like a cord or something in there. It has that, and then on this side, I'm not sure it would be necessary, but you could like jump a car or a battery or something like that from this. This is probably something that I would not be using if it wasn't sent to me for free. I believe this thing costs about $1,800, but I will be putting that to use. Alright, so another thing you're gonna need, you know what, get you a little headset. This happens to be the Blue Parrot 450 XT. Now I'm no super trucker or anything like that, so I probably won't be wearing this outside of the truck, but something like this would be great to talk to. Good noise canceling features, things like that. Right now, when I'm talking on the phone, all I have is the little wire that you put in your ear. You can hear a lot of background noise. So, you know what, I figured go ahead and get one of these. Haven't opened it up, haven't used it yet, but I heard good things about it. So, boom. Get you one of those, possibly. And I think we're almost done. Let me see, what else do I got? You know what, here's some other things. So, I didn't want to, I bought these back before I went to school in Utah, but I forgot to bring them. So I ended up buying a cheap pair of boots when I was out there, but these right here, get a nice pair of lightweight. The boots that I bought when I was out in Utah, those things were so heavy. I mean, it was almost not even worth wearing those heavy things around, but a nice pair of lightweight steel toe boots. These are kind of almost along the lines of like a tactical kind of a boot. These things weren't really all that much money either. Like I said, link to these are going to be in the description below. Haven't really worn them around, but they do feel comfortable from what I saw. Now these boots are kind of nice. I'm not sure I'd want to really be wearing these out in a lot of water, standing water, things like that. I was recently at a shipper for all you guys that are at Prime. There's that meat packing plant or whatever it is up in Pennsylvania. And all it was blood and water mixed together. So, you know what? I made it through that with what I had. But I figured I need to get something totally dedicated for things like that. So, rather than just going with like a rain boot or something like that, I figured I could go a little multi-purpose. I'm not sure I would necessarily be wearing these in the winter. But, you know what? They got that whole rubber bottom. So when I'm going through all that crap at some of those shippers, I could wipe them off, rinse them off, and these would be good to go. These things were really cheap. I don't remember how much the price was on these, but link is going to be in the description below. I bought these maybe about a week ago and had them shipped home when I was on the road. As a matter of fact, as soon as I got done with that shipper, I ordered these because I was not going through that again. So those are some of the things I have. If you guys have any other suggestions, you know what, before I end this, this is a totally separate cell phone than the cell phone that I traditionally use. This is all about that trucking stuff. Nobody else has this phone number. Maybe my wife, maybe one other person. And this has any phone applications that I would need on this phone. And the good thing about this, wherever I put that tablet, this tablet over here, that tablet can download all of those applications as well. So rather than having to go to your phone, if you're get some loads coming in or whatever, you can actually get that on that tablet as well. So I'm not sure that this is 100% necessary, but it is good to have a phone that's totally dedicated towards trucking type shit. Anyway, about to wrap this up. If you guys know of anything else that I need when I'm out there, please do leave that in the comments below. You know, one thing I was thinking about getting, I'm not sure if anybody else knows about it. Like I said, I'm not a super trucker, and I probably will never be a super trucker. I'm all about trying to make things easy for me. If any of you guys have bought those tandem stoppers, let me know if that's worth it. That's one thing I was thinking about buying, just to take the guesswork out of sliding tandems. I know it's not completely necessary, but I'm all about making things easy. So if you guys have had any of those, let me know about that. If there's anything else that you think I should get, let me know that in the comment section below as well. I do want to thank you guys for stopping by No Hippie Trucking and Transport. I'm going to leave that wannabe on there, possibly forever, who knows. but I do appreciate it. I'm out.